Oh no, Tails, it is not. Cyanide is not the problem here.
Cyanide really isn't the problem.
Please, please get a better Steam name.
Please.
Alright, so we're going into game 1, Forest Floor. Syl versus Mollo here.
I have to say that this is a better starting stage for Sylv. But I don't play Mollo at all. So.
I'm very unfamiliar with Mollo, so we're just gonna have to see how this plays out.
Oh yeah. Ah yes, the classic control. We're throwing a seed.
Bad right immediately.
That'd be interesting.
I love that move, it's so balanced.
Bat and balance in the same sentence, and I never. Ooh. I'll admit, that small string was really nice by Catbird.
Cyanide coming out with a non-binary Mollo, by the way, I believe.
That I believe so. I agree. I hate that this tag is on my stream, but we'll live. We'll live. Oh no! Unfortunately,
oh no! They messed up their recovery, and that's just gonna be the first stock.
It do be like that. It is what it is. Oh no!
I think Cyanide is wanting to make it so that doesn't matter, though. Wanting to see out this first stock and get all this extra credit off the board for Catbird.
One thing I would like to see...
we're seeing bad ends that didn't get DI'd well enough, giving Cyanide the stock. Seems like they were going for a parry there, on a pocket parry there.
This is a nice string coming out from Catbird, by the way. I love this Sylv gameplay.
Yeah, Sylv is getting much more common in my experience, which you'll have to see. Character variety is always nice. Shoutouts to the early days of Rivals when it was just Crag and Zetterburn.
Let's not mention my two characters. Ooh, though that down air was interesting. Ooh, nice up strong.
Getting tippered by the up strong.
Cyanide.
That's gonna seal out the first stock. I see Cyanide isn't really going to challenge Flowers, which is probably a big deal for Mollo here. I mean, as Mollo, you want to sit back and zone and use your bombs to bully Sylv into making a bad approach.
Oh, yeah.
But here, Howl just covers the whole stage, but we haven't seen Catbird take advantage of it yet.
Howl really isn't that good of a move, but when it can cover the whole stage and you're edge guarding your opponent, you're gonna take it. Oh my god, bad.
That covering so many options there.
Up strong. So many up strongs. I just want to see them all. Do another. Cyanide, another one. Back here getting parried with a nice down strong.
I like the placement of Flashbang there.
I like
we're seeing Cyanide challenge the Flower for exactly the reason that Catbird just threw out the Howl.
Ooh, okay.
Up air taking it. Cyanide with a lot of extra credit on its board here, but like honestly, this is anyone's game still.
Woo! Up air too.
Getting seeded into up air, you really hate to see that unless you're the Sylvanos here, who will take game 1.
Everyone says that Sylv can't kill. Well, guess what? Sylv just killed. Right there. Right there, people.
Say Sylvanos struggles killing, but yet kill. So we have game 2 here. Counterpicking into... We have Cyanide's counterpick going to Neo Blazing Rail, the new stage, the skin for... It's
Mollo's skin.
It's a skin on Blazing Hideout.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to
say... I'm wondering what you think of the new skins for the stages. Personally, I'm a big fan of all of them. As a player who started playing last time before the definitive.
I am a
the music's
fan.
Good, especially.
I am most definitely a fan of Crystal Cove and of Neo Jules Vale. I'm not really a new fan of this new Blazing Hideout reskin, but it might just end up growing on me.
Neo Jules Vale though can cause certain bugs with Palm, which you don't like to see as a commentator.
And the problems only come out with the not original songs. So
yeah.
Thankfully, I am using just the OG Rivals playlist. I haven't modded mine yet. I'm thinking about it.
All right, so we're going into game 2 here. Right. And we're just going to have to see if Cyanide adapts to Catbird's game plan here.
I will admit, I do like this stage pick from Cyanide. A lot of Mollos do go to this stage, and I've heard it's very good for the character.
Yeah, I've heard similarly.
Especially with the ability to set up bombs almost for free. But this combo started. Ooh. Dropped instantly and was taken up by an up air.
Cyanide's drift here. Gonna let Sylv slip out of some of these combos. Would like to see some adaptation from them and trying to hit that.
Ooh, bad. So much bad. Okay, we're actually throwing bombs now. I love that we're throwing fireworks. Funny thing about fireworks, by the way, it does have a kill percent. It's just really, really high. Up air 2, taking this first stock from Catbird, though.
Yeah, Cyanide in the lead for once, and we're just going to have to see what they do with it. See how much extra credit they can get on the board, or possibly not lose a stock at all. Sylva, a character that can struggle killing at times.
I also would like to mention that, like earlier, Catbird made great use of their air dodge. Like, it was
definitely
so good. Another great use of air dodge right there, actually. Just positioning themselves for a side B. It's I'm in love with how they're using their air dodge off stage. Above stage though, and that was an unfortunate DI there from Cyanide, losing their first stock. I love to see Sylv win, but I don't like to see all this struggling from both sides. It makes me sad.
Cyanide with a pretty big lead here, though. And we're seeing they can definitely play with a lead.
Cyanide can absolutely.
Would like to see a bit more patience from them, though, as we come into a stock lead.
We should honestly see a little bit more
pocket parry there.
Both.
A very fair and balanced option.
Oh yeah. Gotta love it. No tech.
Invincibility on demand.
Oh no.
Love the coverage there from Cyanide. Bat would have just hit all of the places Sylv could burrow out of. Upstrong almost taking it, but up air will.
I'm guessing Cyanide was a little upset about losing first game.
Howl taking control and leading into a small punish there for Catbird.
Oh man, no, that down air. Oh,
ooh, bad.
Nice.
Still just brutal at covering Sylv in this matchup.
Taking game number 2
into a kill.
What is this?
One of the truest confirms for Mollo.
What is this?
Cyanide putting themselves on the board here.
Cyanide, what are you doing? That was... What? Okay, I'll admit that was random, but my god, it worked.
It sure did. So we're going into game 3 here.
Game 3, we're going into Frozen Fortress, a stage I never really see Sylv's pick. I personally pick it when I play Sylv. I feel the stage is very good for Sylv. I've been wrong many times.
Yeah, Sylv can definitely control a lot of space on those platforms. And the big blast zones let him live so long, being one of the heaviest characters in the game.
Indeed. Let's take a look and see how this game goes. if anything, it's going to be great, as it always has been.
Whiffing the parry, immediately putting Catbird in a disadvantaged position here. Cyanide pulling out the bat too early though.
Catbird.
I would like to see them edge guarding. I would like to see. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see Catbird delaying his recoveries here.
Mm-hmm. Like recovering them mostly with like the air dodge cancel up B, so that way they can just wall jump, pin, and just hold. Like literally, that is Sylv's best way to recover, is by pinning to the stage.
Especially with an option like Mollo's bat that can just cover all of the burrow angles.
They're almost...
Oh, don't agree with burrowing on stage there. Should have cancelled. Cyanide making the most out of that mistake from Catbird here.
But we are getting some good string started here by Catbird. I said before dying.
Gotta know how to DI those up airs.
Mollo up air is very tricky to DI. Oh, another burrow
just like
on
that,
stage.
Bat is just gonna keep hitting those burrow angles.
As you mentioned, Madeline, that's covering all three options.
Pretty brutal position for Sylv to be in, a stock deficit here. He does have control of the stage here, though, but we're just gonna have to see if that's enough.
Build up air, did not take it, just barely. F-Strong taking that, though.
Forward strong will!
We love it. We love it.
Catbird's really not taking advantage of all the stage control they have here. Grass is just everywhere. You can use Chomp, you can Howl. I would really like to see them utilizing that against Cyanide here.
Oh, there's the Howl. Right when Cyanide was in the air. Up air 2, catching the air dodge. Like it, like it. Dash attack, trading with F-Strong. Let's admit, Sylv kind of busted here with that F-Strong. Or not F-Strong, dash attack. Ooh, up-strong!
Ooh, up-strong again! Cyanide really needs to mix up their recovery because they've gotten hit by that multiple times.
And an up-strong from Cyanide.
But it does happen to all of us.
Taking Catbird second stock.
Cyanide firing right back, saying mine's better!
While Mollo's up-strong is better, it is more likely to fall out of if you get hit by the first move.
There are certain ways you can DI that increase the likelihood of that too, especially with ASDI.
Oh, the combo starter ended because Cyanide decided not to DI in. Oh, dash attack? Fair? Okay. Like that reversal. But ooh, side B up strong.
Ooh, side special up strong. You have to DI out on the side special at those kill percents, or else you're just gonna get bonked by a big piece of wood. It's just what's gonna happen.
Just getting got. The dog doing what the dog does.
So we're going into game 4 here. 2-1 Catbird's favor so far.
Game number 4, we're going into Treetop? Interesting.
Yeah, we're going into Treetop.
I will say...
This is Cyanide's pick.
This is...
So... Possibly a comfort pick, possibly a good stage for Mollo. I'm unsure which.
I feel this is more of a comfort pick than a good stage for Mollo. Mollo seems like the character that loves having the bigger stages so that way they can zone.
I think Mollo is capable of using these platforms with gun, but otherwise just not as much presence for bombs here.
As for Sylv, this is actually one of Sylv's better stages.
Yeah, I would wager this is a comfort pick.
This has to be. But we will take a quick peek on into the game. Love the Nair F. Ooh, and then Catbird starting off with a string.
Air dodging into Cyanide there.
Oh, these burrows onto stage. Would love to see some mix-ups just by pinning to stage, getting a side B, anything. Even just an up B cancel.
Cyanide in chat saying that they believe this stage is Mollo's best. which is an opinion, not one I'm going to debate.
Quite the opinion. Speaking of Mollo, did the bat take that?
Speaking of opinions, Bat took that. Very strong move.
Okay. Well, I was saying that this was not a good stage for Mollo, and Cyanide just goes objection.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, this string. Cyanide, where were these strings?
Yeah, they are just absolutely taking the lead here and running away with it.
Ah.
Not the type of running away you expect to see in a Mollo match,
Ooh,
but
that was a nice
not something you're complaining about as Mollo here. Bat it way too early there.
Unfortunately dying to pedal.
DI gonna take that, but
Yeah,
Catbird is in a really bad position here percentage-wise from that strong lead Cyanide took. We're just gonna have to see what they do with it.
That extra credit was just too good.
It's a lot of extra credit, especially on Sylv. 30% more and anything kills, basically.
We can actually see Catbird panicking a little here. Ooh,
Absolutely.
reverse hit of back air? What?
Yeah, Catbird shortened the dash attack here, not there, and got them smacked.
Okay, that was a nice up strong to take the other stock. Another
Catbird
unfortunate DI.
evening this back up after that big deficit, reminding us that Rivals games are, as always, volatile.
I would love
even at a 2-stock deficit, you can just run away with a lead. Momentum being a big factor. Love that cancel. Cyanide was definitely ready to cover the burrow.
There were those mix-ups that we needed this whole time. What? Is this gonna be it?
Oh.
There's no way. Okay. Going for the second up strong wasn't...
I don't agree with the second one.
Now
It would have been better to up air Cyanide on that platform. It seemed like
Speaking
he
of
knew
up
where
air,
Cyanide was going to end up.
change.
Ooh, trying to chomp and getting greedy.
Ah.
Getting up aired. An even set now, going into game 5.
Okay. First game 5.
We're just going to have to see if... Cat's counterpick here will be enough to take the set.
Catbird's counterpick is to my personal favorite stage. Merchant Port.
Yours and AZ's both, my friend.
I have the heart of an AZ. I just don't live in AZ.
Say the phrase "gentleman to merchant port" and an AZ player cries of happiness. So we're going into game 5 here.
This is going to be an interesting game 5 from these two. I'm going to love.
Yeah, both have shown a lot of strengths here, in general, and we're just gonna have to see where that takes them.
Now, before we start, I just want to say I want to see a lot less panicking from Catbird. Catbird was panicking quite a bit when they were behind. Cyanide, I want to see a little less aggression, but this is...
I wouldn't say I want to see less aggression from it. I would say I want it to be smarter about that aggression, challenging in better spots, and with punishing more.
That's a better way of putting it. I also want to see more bombs from Cyanide.
Yeah, definitely. They're definitely a big deal in this matchup to deal with Sylv's stage control, and we just haven't seen Cyanide really utilizing that. And I wonder if we'll see more of it going into game 5 here.
All right,
especially on Merchant Port. It's such a big stage.
Let's see if either of these comments will come into to fruition here in game number 5. Yes, the classic. This has been the same start, I want to say, for 5 games. Just run in there. It has worked every time. I am upset.
Nair is a very strong move. Catbird taking his first hit here.
Ooh.
Ooh, lots of rolls.
So many rolls going on. Okay. That beast dash was but you know what? You didn't get punished by bat, so we're good. About to burrow on the stage, but got caught by side B.
I'm not sure I agree with the gun, but it did work out for Cyanide here.
The DI just makes it all flow forth.
Up tilt still managing to convert
Oh?
off DI out there. Pretty impressive from Cyanide here.
These strings from both these players have been really good. Okay, don't like that side B.
Would have liked to see a reaction to the burrow and using that there instead.
The weight on Upstrong was smart, but wrong positioning. I will say.
I'm unsure. I think Catbird is unsure why his Upstrongs have been working here and just wants to Upstrong to edgeguard just like that. Really needs to find better ways to edgeguard Mollo here.
Love the Upstrong to catch
Or else
beat.
Cyanide is going to run away with this lead.
Oh? Let's see. Catbird getting another hit, getting an F tilt, was charging Upstrong and got side beat out of it. Got hit by an Upstrong Cyanide's own. Dash attack, DI out. Can't DI out on dash attack, folks. Especially at a high percent. That just leads to a lot of Sylvs confirmed. Sylv strings. There we go. I can't speak English today.
Still with lots of flowers up, and Cyanide just doesn't seem to be threatened.
That side
Taking a stock lead again. This is a really bad position for Catbird on his loser side stock, which means he's out of the tournament if he loses this.
This has really been a commanding game from Cyanide.
Yeah, I think Cyanide is definitely catching on to a lot of Catbird's panicky options, like you said.
Catbird was starting to put a string together, got caught off.
Cyanide getting hit with her own bomb. What an interesting character.
We love it when Mollo gets hit by their own bomb.
Oh, we do. We definitely do.
Ooh, okay. Looking for that side B up air. Dare Upstrong, though? Did not work just yet. Maybe Catbird can take the second stock, make it a last stock scenario? Dash attack DI up, getting the up air.
Really wants to take this.
That
Catbird firing back, though, putting Cyanide on their tournament stock as well.
Oh, I love the DI.
Oh, and that might be it.
This
but
is
the DI saves Catbird here.
With all this panicking going on, Catbird's DI for survival and combos has been so good.
That Galaxies.
Alright.
Cyanide taking the set, 3-2. Good, excellent showing from both players here. But I think Cyanide adapted to Cat's nervous habits here. And that ended up being what sealed them the last stock.
And that's where the cookie crumbles.